James Gunn's cryptic Peacemaker Season 2 image might have bigger ramifications for the DCU than what fans might think. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn's brand, at least when it comes to comic book films, seems to be fast becoming the introduction of characters that are considered obscure and D-list into the cultural zeitgeist. However, the director has a way of not only making these characters palatable in the mainstream but also icons in popular culture. If Guardians of the Galaxy and Peacemaker are any indication, along with all the characters that are going to be in Superman, James Gunn might be planning to bring another obscure DC character into the mainstream, as teased by the photo that he posted on his social media handles. While Apache Chief might be on his way to Peacemaker Season 2, Long Shadow might be on his way to the DCU. James Gunn shared an image on his social media, linking it to Peacemaker Season 2, that depicted what looked like a tribal chief sitting in front of a fire. Speculations have gone wild, as fans try to predict how the character will factor into Season 2. Gunn could have teased Apache Chief, a character from DC Comics who is known for his Native American background. While this might be a character who could make it into the DCU, it must be noted that James Gunn might be taking more than a few hints from the DC animated universe, which could indicate that he is bringing in a different hero, which could be Long Shadow. The reason why Long Shadow is more likely a candidate to show up in Peacemaker Season 2 is that he has a direct connection to Cadmus, an organization also headed by Amanda Waller in a bid to corner the superhero community with state-sanctioned superhumans. Long Shadow was also a member of the government-sponsored Ultimen, which played a crucial role in fighting the Justice League on behalf of the U.S. government. A slew of heroes are also set to appear in James Gunn's Superman, along with a version of the Authority. Given that Peacemaker Season 2 will be set inside the DCU, it is possible that the Authority could be the Ultimen replacement that will feature in the show. Perhaps Superman may see some members of the Ultimen Authority incarcerated by some means or the other. This could prompt Waller to fill the ranks of the Authority with new heroes like Long Shadow, and also perhaps members that have been missing so far, like Apollo, who would be an asset against Superman and Midnighter. Long Shadow could either be recruited at the end of Season 2 of Peacemaker into the Ultimen Authority, or it could be the case that the character already exists as a member of the team when he makes his appearance in the sequel season of Peacemaker. Superman will hit theaters on July 11, 2025. In the Batman-Superman comic book series 2013 to 2016, Superman suggests banana muffin as a code word for Batman to call for help. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn will soon be launching his revamped version of the DC Universe, and there are a lot of things fans want from the comics to materialize into live action. While this includes major character arcs, previously left ignored, to be finally done justice to, it also needs to bring about one of the most iconic moments between Batman and Superman from the source material. This moment is from the comic book series Batman-Superman, which raged from 2013 to 2016 and brought about a moment when the Caped Crusader was having some serious trouble asking for help, thanks to his personality. But that's exactly when his Kryptonian friend dropped in to find the funniest SOS code word for him whenever he needed him, and it actually played out. It's not every day that a goofy moment occurs between two of the greatest heroes of all time from the DC Universe. And yet, when such a moment does come, it doesn't hesitate to leave fans absolutely baffled. Just like it did in issue 29 of Batman-Superman, as the pair left out to investigate a huge alien who was found murdered on the moon. In the issue, as the events progressed, the superhero duo found themselves following the giant alien who landed in a spaceship and carried the corpse on board. During this, the caped crusader calls out to his friends to carry on his work in his absence, which seems to greatly amuse his partner, who expressed, "I thought you didn't like asking for help." At the same time, in a presumable attempt to help the Dark Knight out, the Blue Boy Scout goes on to wonder out loud if they should come up with a code word to make it easier for his partner to call out to him. Something obscure, you can say, so no one else will know you're admitting you need help, as Clark Kent liked to put it. And the code word he came for, after this, was nothing short of hilarious. Apparently, the code Superman deemed perfect for his black-caped superhero friend was Banana Muffin. And we're actually not bluffing when we say this, so you better believe it. Inevitably enough, as this earned him a scowl from his partner, Kent also added, "Maybe something less awkward." But the most iconic part about it all was that this cheesy banter, which the Matches Malone tried to cut short and change the subject by putting an effective universal translator on his partner's face, actually led to a surprising result. Bruce Wayne really ended up calling out Clark Kent for help, and it was through the same code word suggested by the latter. Going forward in the same issue, the two part ways to investigate further on their own, with Kent heading out to Scorch Space to find the other Kryptonian while Wayne stays on the ship to investigate further while making small talk with the giant. As it turns out, Wayne's suspicion of the alien proves to be right as, soon after Kent leaves, Lobo enters the lobby of the ship to face him. Realizing he's in danger with Lobo showing up to inevitably kill him, Wayne inevitably mutters his superhero partner's name before actually saying out loud the code word to call out Superman for help. In what might be one of the most iconic and priceless moments in the history of comic books of all time, Batman actually mutters out loud Banana Muffin. Absolutely priceless. Soon enough, as Wayne eventually escapes the alien's spaceship by taking Lobo's ship after detonating all the explosives he had placed around the alien's ship from the moment he suspected him, he once again calls out to Kent, with the latter responding that he heard you and is coming to help as fast as I can. Yet another wholesome moment between this duo. To say the least, issue creators Taylor Rocha and Ferreira Blonde actually did a beyond tremendous job while coming up with this unique SOS code word for Wayne to use when he needed Kent's help. That said, it would be even better if James Gunn were to materialize this into his upcoming live-action DCU. Could James Gunn's upcoming Superman reboot pave the way for a truly great Superman game? The director's track record has us hopeful. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. In a world where superhero games have become increasingly popular, one hero has been noticeably absent from the gaming scene: Superman. Despite being one of the most iconic characters in comic book history, the Man of Steel has yet to star in a truly great video game. But could James Gunn's upcoming Superman reboot change all that? Gunn, who is best known for his work on the Guardians of the Galaxy films, has a proven track record of bringing